Fortnite, I think the reason why people love Fortnite is because it has the building aspect of it. You can like build a shield. Like, I don't know. I never actually played Fortnite, so it's funny. I know it's so popular right now.
Yeah.
In this generation, you know, probably just because of lost interest, man. But I'm kind of anomaly because I didn't really play much classics. I played Sonic when I was a kid, and I had a Sega Genesis. You know, like I didn't have a Nintendo 64, so you know, even PlayStation. I didn't play Final Fantasy 7, or I wasn't into Final Fantasy back then.
Yeah, you most recently played 7.
Right. So
emulator.
All those games that were so, you know, heralded as classics, I went back and was like, okay, let me play them for myself.
Yeah.
You know, in my 20s. So even the new games, I'm not even into new games. Like
New games like what?
I don't like real graphics. I'm just like, I like pixels. I like.
You prefer like the look of a Zelda,
I like that, you know.
as opposed to like the photorealistic stuff.
Exactly. I like how Final Fantasy 7 looks. I like all of that stuff. So, you know, even now, this gaming generation now, it has no interest whatsoever to me at all. But I just watch it. I watch it come and go. You know, even with the Final Fantasy 7 remake. I'm like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna watch that come and go. You know?
Oh, I mean, you say you like the look of that one, but you wouldn't play it?
I don't even like the look of it. To be
Oh,
honest.
really?
I look at the character designs. It looks good and polished, but I have no attraction to that game. I'm like an asexual gamer.
Asexual gamer, bro. Coined a new term there. Okay. I like it.
It's like, there's nothing, ain't no ass on that game.
Like a real black man. He's spoken like a real black man right now, bro. You know, ass on that game.
No ass on that game, bro. Like, but I don't know. So I don't know. I'll just watch it come and go, and we'll see how it's regarded in history.
Yeah, I feel like if you experienced it in the late 90s when it first came out, that bit of nostalgia of seeing these characters with current hardware specs and whatnot,
would be like,
that adds to it. So
you know what though? Seeing Tifa, you know, seeing what's her name? The one who died. What's her name?
Oh, either like Aerith or Ares,
yes,
depending on the region.
Yeah, seeing Aerith, I'm like, whoa, like beautiful character designs. Oh, even seeing Yuffie. I love Yuffie in Final Fantasy 7. Like Yuffie was cool.
Yeah.
Seeing Yuffie, seeing those characters. You know who I wasn't happy with was Barret.
Why?
Barret's character design just seems a little whitewashed. It does. Like Barret's character design, he's not black. He's not.
Really? That's interesting that you mentioned that, because I feel like transitioning from like, you know, the few pixels, like pixels, polygons of like the PS1 to like what we would expect those characters to look like PS4 generation. In fact, they did a good job of like bringing them forward to the times, because to me, Barret's body frame, head shape, everything that you would that I like imagined when I was seeing those square forearms back in the PS1 era. So
I don't know. When I see Barret, I didn't expect that. You know, with the remake. But hey, it is what it is. You know. I don't know. I am interested just to see how all the characters play, because you know, it's not even Cloud that excites me, but everybody else. You know, it's the whole team. Red.
Yeah. Oh, Red 13.
Red, and then you know Barret, Tifa, Aerith. Aerith is one of those characters that like I wish I got to play longer with Aerith in the party. You know what I mean? Like that was one of those. Oh damn, Aerith died early. Like spoiler alert, but
that's one of the tragedies. I think something at that time, you know, it was rare or unheard of in video games. Like what?
Yeah, dramatic plot twist. Like yo, but what's crazy is Aerith is your best healer. Like she's like I don't even know, is she a healer or she does like spells? I don't know.
But and see that's the thing with that system, the materia system. I think you could assign different like attributes to any of the characters at that time. There wasn't no one person that was like this or that. There wasn't like classes like mages or whatnot like in some of the other Final Fantasies. Depending on what material you equipped, anyone could like do anything.
I had a blast with the materia system.
Yeah, that was a great system. I think to this day, like that system, I think about like the sphere grid in Final Fantasy X. Those were some of like the more fun like leveling systems in like Final Fantasy.
Oh god, the materia. I was on the island with the damn, what are they? The cactuses? Like they're like you get a whole bunch of I forgot how you level up materia, but you got a whole I was going crazy with Final Fantasy stuff when I was
that's when I had multiple playthroughs on.
Yeah, because it was like Pokemon. Remember Pokemon? Like you could like duplicate the Master Balls by like surfing 60 times on the edge of the shore.
Honestly,
you never did?
Pokemon, that's one of those games I didn't really play much of when I was like younger. I'm talking about like the ones on the Game Boy and DS and all that stuff, like the Pokemon Blue, Red, Sapphire or something.
Yes.
Yeah, I never really played those. Yeah.
I forgot. You weren't into like the handhelds of like the Game Boy.
No, not so much. And I was like a massive fanboy in that era.
Right.
I was like a PlayStation fanboy.
PSP?
Yeah, I had a PSP.
Okay.
I had a PSP, and I remember I bought Jimmy a PSP when it first came out. I dropped the money on 2 PSPs.
What's crazy is I didn't even have a PSP. It was crazy. So I was definitely a Game Boy because it was so accessible. It was more accessible to me than everything else. So I had the Game Boy. I had the big ass one at one point. There was a big one, the original. And then there was the Pocket came out after that. The yellow, I remember that. And I think that's where Pokemon first dropped at, was the Pocket. And then boom, they got the Game Boy Color. Ooh, Game Boy Color was just heaven because it was, you went from black and white to the color and it was like, whoa. But yeah, Pokemon was like life-changing for me, bro. Like,
really?
Yeah, and then the Pokemon cards came out. And the series came out?
I don't know. I think like Pokemon cards, another thing I never really got into. For me, it was more so like Digimon. Although I never did the cards for that either.
Yeah. I was into Yu-Gi-Oh too. Cards. It was hot as hell over there. Starting to sweat like that. Yeah, the sun beaming on that sheet.
Yeah.
So is it on you?
No, I didn't put it like on any like facial recognition. It's capturing both in their world.
No, Pokemon. You see, so you're into the cards. How the hell did you get into Digimon cards? The show?
Yeah, like the Saturday morning like shows. It was always like I prefer watching like Digimon. So I'd always watch that show. And then when we started like collecting cards and stuff like that, and when you're stealing them from Walmart or local like comic book store.
Gotta edit that out.
Purchasing them from the local Walmart.
Were you ever into biopics?
No.
Did you ever hear about them?
I don't think so.
Oh man, I think that was like an obscure thing. But somehow all my friends got into biopics.
What was that one?
So they were like, first of all, they were Lego did the series, and they were like 5 Lego warriors from like the jungle somewhere, and they were like warriors. You could just collect. They had these masks, and the mask made them certain types of warriors, I guess. So of course you had the generic red, green, but then you had gold masks. You had all these cool masks that they would come out with, and they would sell them like cards, but they would sell masks. And you could get like different special colored masks in the pack. So that's all I used to buy sometimes, like masks. Like, Mom, can I get $5 every week? $5. Go to walk to Target, buy me a box of masks. They were like miniature though, so they're like small. And you put them on your body that you made out of Lego. It had a comic book too. I used to order the comic book offline and read it. Heavy on that vinyl.
I never heard of the picture. I was gonna say, maybe if I see a photo.
Yeah, maybe.
Just the name doesn't ring a bell.
I don't know how I got into it because they didn't have.
There was no show or anything like that.
There was no show. I didn't have no video game of it.
Yeah. Really, like the one card game, like myself, cousins, and everyone like eventually started playing around and stuff. And Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh. The shows. You had to get into it for the show. Oh, this is the perfect picture.
It'll come up.
It's up. Alright, so they look like that. And then they had all types of different colors. They could swap out their masks.
Yeah, the look of them look familiar.
Yeah. They go, I don't know where they can match their movie. Yeah, this credit thing. Like your iPhone, dog.
Like the grill?
Yeah.
Like red grills?
Yeah.
I mean, with different color schemes, it reminds me of like Power Rangers. You know what I mean? Like red,
yeah, that
white,
type of
blue.
Yeah, that's ET. It's like 7 of them.
Yep. That's the way to differentiate them because they look all similar with different colors.
Right. Yeah. Speaking of that, remember Power Rangers was so nostalgic too. Like crazy how the Green Ranger was just that dude. Mama, there goes that man.
Yep.
Like,
Man's legend.
legend, yeah.
We always talk about that, the one episode of them, like, in the beginning, evil Green Ranger jumping into, like, the Megazord.
Hijacking that nigga.
Laid one on the Yellow Ranger and tossing everybody out.
Get up
And doing a Kamehameha.
Yeah,
the one and only time.
The Hadouken, yeah, it's like, how he did that? Where did that power go?
Yep, never did it again.
But then he was also the White Ranger.
Yeah.
He was also the Black Ranger. Or, not the Black Ranger, but the Black and Gold.
It was gold. I don't know if it was like a Gold Ranger. Because he had black suit, but like gold.
Right.
I think it was Gold Ranger.
Right, yeah. That was fine. Like, all his versions.
All of his transitions, yeah, were pretty dope.
Like, why is he so fire? Like, what?
Yeah, the Green Ranger was cool.
Yeah, the White Ranger's cool. White Ranger, like,
with Samba, they got them lion.
Yeah, like, he got a white gold trimming too. It's like, whoa. That was hands down the best Power Ranger.
Yeah, no, the original of all of them. I know, like, when they went from Mighty Morphin to Turbo, it was still somewhat of a continuation. At one point, it had, like, the same characters.
Yeah.
And then they started introducing new people.
Yeah.
And after Turbo, and even before Turbo, there was, like, the alien one, like, the space Power Rangers that came. I forget, like, which one came first. But it wasn't one of those where there was, like, some space Power Rangers that kind of came and tried to continue.
I remember Turbo. I remember Turbo, I was still into it at that time. I remember they had the kid.
Right. And no one really liked their kid. He would transform and turn into like a
bigger.
An adult.
How
his bones grow like that?
Yeah. That was the cool thing. Like, yeah, I could be a Power Ranger too. Like,
right, I can go get the kid.
Yeah.
Full-grown man.
Exactly.
Power.
Gave me hope.
Yeah, and then after Turbo, I think that's when they started like changing the team completely. And then it was like,
and that's the nature. That's the nature of Power Rangers. Like, I remember Gundam. Back when we was kids, I remember Gundam creeped in to our interest too. It was on Toonami at the time.
Yeah.
Toonami.
Oh yeah, Toonami ran a few different like Gundam series.
Yeah. And I remember they had all types of different Gundams. Like they had damn, the names are escaping me now, but they
G Gundam. G Gundam was one of them.
Was it a shiny?
Yeah, shiny.
Oh, I hated that one. That's the funny thing. I know Jimmy liked that one.
Oh, I love that one.
He liked that one. I remember that. No, I probably liked it at that time when I was a kid. I think I tried to rewatch it and I'm like, whoa, this does not hold up well at all.
Yeah, it was G Gundam, Gundam Wing.
Gundam Wing was that one. Like, because the Gundam Wing, I think it was called, I forgot the other name, but the main one is blue, white, red. And I remember they had a movie called Atlas Waltz. He has wings. He literally gets wings. Yeah. And that was like, whoa, the Gundam has wings. I was like, what? Gundam wings? He has wings. Like,
it's like, tying in.
Yeah,
that one thing, like period where you realize, the title. They reference the title.
Wings. Like, wow.
Yeah. There was another, there was so many like shows. Not just like Gundam, but there was like other shows, very similar premise of like Escaflowne.
I liked. What's funny is I never watched the series, but the movie, my friend had the movie, and the movie just blew me out of the water. It's funny, like now, if you go back and rewatch, they don't hold up as well. Escaflowne still does though.
I was gonna say, I haven't seen Escaflowne in like years.
It still does, but like, if you compare it to like, I remember at that time I used to watch Princess Mononoke and Ghibli films, and like, those hold up impeccably. Like Princess Mononoke.
Yeah, you're like Netflix just got like a deal for like 20 or so of like these films.
Yeah,
I think it's for like markets outside of the US or some shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I heard. I think after February they're gonna be appearing.
Yeah.
Which is more more anime becoming more accessible.
Yeah.
And those are classics.
Exactly.
And those are great for kids too. Like those. Spirited Away. I never really watched Spirited Away to be honest, but I know it's a cult classic.
Yeah.
You know, Princess Mononoke, there's Howl's Moving Castle, My Neighbor Totoro.
Like all of those, outside of just an anime, they all hold their own. They are very well regarded as like very good films.
Yeah.
So.
And I love the music too. The guy who made all the music for Miyazaki film is named Joe Hisashi. He's an old dude now. Like, I mean, he's like 60-something, 70-something, but he's still doing it. But he just killed the music for all those films. The music was just amazing.
Yeah. Speaking about like, I guess composers, it reminded me of like, there's the composer for the Final Fantasy series. I forget his name, like what was his name? Where
the first guy who made Final Fantasy 7.
But he did a lot of the score for a lot of the games. Like, yeah, he definitely did 7. Like, a lot of the earlier ones, he did all of those. Most recently, I think, he was back for like 15. I'm forgetting his name. It's one of those recognizable like names.
I remember the lady who did Kingdom Hearts did the one for 15.
Well, not so much like, I know who you're talking about, for Kingdom Hearts. The song, right?
Yeah, Dearly Beloved.
Yeah.
She did Dearly Beloved. I forgot her. Yoko Shimomura, I think.
Yeah.
Nobu
Matsu. Yes.
Yeah.
Like recognizable name. You hear it, it's like
Final
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, is he coming back for the remake or?
I would imagine. Yeah, like that's one of those things where you can't make a Final Fantasy 7 remake and change up the score.
They can though.
And you can, but like, would you want to?
Why?
Yeah, would you want to? And you want to like deal with that kind of like feedback from fans? Because part of the experience of that game too was the score, right? So that's not something I would play. I would if I was like a game director or producer.
That's a good one.
Kind of leave out the rule not to.
Yeah, he's
7 remake.
Yeah, definitely.
He's on it. Yeah. Well, Final Fantasy 15 has like this feature where you can play old soundtracks from past games.
Yeah.
And I find myself sometimes I'm like going through the game world or driving in the car. I'm more often than not going to Final Fantasy 7 soundtrack and I'm just letting that like run. You can call it nostalgia in my age now. You know, when I played that game then to like where I'm at now, like those sounds hold a different kind of meaning. So I like to rehear them. And if anything, it makes me feel like, you know, some really different world characters make me feel like I'm going through like that world again. Like I'm in the open world traveling between towns, whether by foot or tropical or like the airships if I'm in 7 again.
That's the power of the nostalgia of the music, man. Like,
yeah, so it's so closely tied to me. Yeah. You know, like yellow science.
Yeah. Nah, I remember when I played Final Fantasy 7, I definitely loved the music. Soundtrack. I remember I saw an interview with him where he talked about one of the tracks on the soundtrack. I think it was one of the biggest ones, and I think it's one of the longest ones. He was like, basically he would work on it like once a day. He would do a different part for it once a day, and then he eventually put it all together in the end. And I remember thinking how interesting that process was. Like, he didn't just sit there and do it all in 7 hours or anything like that. He would just do it piece by piece daily. I remember like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Right. Really, he took his time, put a little care into it.
Man, I just think about the impact that the music has on games and movies, films. That's almost half of it.
Yeah.
You know, because like the music with the game is so nostalgic, so powerful.
Yeah. You take the same thing for like Mario.
Oh
man, so many of Mario's like sounds are like classic. Yep. Something. Yeah, I bought the Sega Genesis Classic for Christmas. For like,
yeah, I think Ben was playing.
Yeah.
We were playing Sonic. That was the whole Sonic I used to play.
The original Sonic. I was like, I remember being like his age and playing that.
Yep.
And then when they dropped that original Sega, the tone where the logo comes, and like,
oh wow. Yeah, I remember Sega Genesis. That was my first gaming console. Black, put the cartridge in. I ain't have nothing but Sonic. I didn't have a memory card. I couldn't save anything. Like, I was dumb enough to have it. I think they had passwords.
For the Genesis? No, I don't think they did it.
Right, I think they had passwords.
Yeah.
That's what certain level you got passwords, but I never used to remember them. So I used to start at level 1 every single time.
Different era. SNES was my first console. Hitting that.
Man, that was a great console. That's what I heard too. Like, great games on there. SNES. The funny is, like, I've even went back and played SNES games.
Like which one?
Man, I'm trying to remember. Well, I think Chrono Trigger was on SNES, right?
Was it? I remember like it was, yeah. I think it was.
Yeah, I remember I played that, and it was a great game. It was a great game. Like, did you play Chrono Trigger?
I did play Chrono Trigger.
Really?
Yeah. My exposure into like that whole universe was Chrono Cross with PS1.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a sequel. A lot of people don't hold that one in the same regard as they do Chrono Trigger. Yeah. But for me, that was my first exposure. I never played Chrono Trigger.
Right.
I love Chrono Cross.
Yeah.
And I'm like, when people talk about, oh, it's not as good as Chrono Trigger, I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I love that game.
You don't even know.
Right.
Don't talk down on my game. That's my game. I feel you. I didn't play Chrono Cross for that exact reason because I was like, this is not a sequel, so I'm not gonna play it. But yeah, that's cool. That's funny how it works like that, right? In different games, hit different people. Because certain people like Final Fantasy VIII better.
Yeah, that's a long time debate. Like, which one was the best?
Right.
Oh, 6. 6 is better than even 7. And
right.
Like, for me, Final Fantasy started at 7. So, I'm biased in that argument because I'm automatically going to go to 7.
Right.
Doesn't matter what came before. Like, I never played those. They could never will be great. People can hold similar feelings for those games that I do 7.
Right.
But it's like, it's all relative, I guess.
Yeah, to the person who played it. You know. There's people who love the what they call Castlevanias.
Yeah.
Castlevanias are huge cult classics.
Right.
You know.
Even like Dragon Quest. There was a time, like early on, I remember constantly reading in like game magazines back in the day, like Dragon Quest was like maybe even bigger than Final Fantasy in Japan in the 90s. Like a lot of people loved the Dragon Quest series, but that never took off here the same way that Final Fantasy did.
Right. So we didn't really hear about it back then.
Yeah.
But Final Fantasy was doing their thing.
Right.
That's a great point. Because Dragon Quest still has such a long franchise history.
Right, they're still going as well.
Right.
There's like newer games.
You know.
They released them here, but again, it's like, for whatever reason, that series never got the traction that Final Fantasy did here.
Right. So, even though funny enough, in the game design too, I remember seeing Dragon Quest and being like, wait a minute, why do they look like local?
Right, yeah, exactly. Oh, I think the designer or like for Dragon Ball did Dragon Quest.
Yeah.
So, which is pretty cool. But I feel like, I love Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, all that stuff. But still, the similar looking characters, worlds, just wasn't enough to draw me. Still, I was like,
who are
still
they?
a Final Fantasy person.
I remember I was a big Mega Man person. I know Mega Man had a reign.
Mega Man definitely did. I think Mega Man like peaked just in the like 16, 32, 64-bit era. It was big in the 90s and early 2000s.
It was after that.
Yeah.
Even now, like the sequel, I know they came out with one for Switch, I think. And, you can see it come and go.
Yeah.
Mega Man games. But back in the day, those Mega Man Heroes, Battle Network, all of those things were very popular back then.
Yeah, I never really played them. I really love them. No, that's so good. Never really dived in. They were cool to hear about. Yeah. There are a lot of like other classic RPG series that didn't have like numeric sequels like the Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, but were very good in their own right, and we were kind of just like left or forgotten about after like one entry. I'm thinking about Legend of Direct Broken. I think it's Legend of
And it almost had the same look as first game.
Similar. Like the protagonist had like this like armor with like rings and other stuff.
Right.
And we're playing that PS1 era, and I was like, that's pretty dope. But that was kind of it. We were like Legend of Broken after that. There was another one too that I'm thinking of.
It was on PlayStation, right?
Play this one, yeah.
It was a Mecha, right?
Yeah.
It was a Mecha one? Like,
There was the Xenogears.
Xenogears, that's what I was
That was one of my favorites.
That's
Xenogears.
because you don't really see
Oh, classic.
when are they gonna do something with that? That's a classic.
So they had like a spiritual successor to Xenogears called the Xenosaga. That came out like PS2 era. Right. And it was like the spiritual successor. Created by some of the same team but it wasn't like a direct continuation at all.
Right.
But that one never hit like Xenogears did. That was tough for me.
Never hit like Xenogears. That's funny.
Vagrant Story. Remember that? You ever like Vagrant Story?
Vagrant Story.
Yeah.
I don't think I heard about that. I've heard the name though. Why does it sound familiar?
Okay, if you look it up, you see the images, you'll remember it.
Vagrant Story.
I think I read somewhere that somehow is like loosely tied to the Final Fantasy universe, like Final Fantasy Tactics universe.
I remember hearing about it. Obviously I never played it, but like, I remember reading a few like top 10 games, PlayStation 1, and this, sometimes they have this on here.
Yep.
That's dope. What did you say? Somehow?
It was somehow reported to be like tied to Final Fantasy Tactics, like that whole universe.
Oh, yeah. I think it was.
Could be mistaken, but I remember reading something like that.
I played Tactics too. And Tactics is great. That's a great Final Fantasy. I know it's completely
different. Yeah, very
from
different.
the rest of it. It's a strategy. I don't know what they call it.
This is just like a strategy RPG.
It's like a strategy RPG. It's like I forgot. I think they have a specific name for it, but I want them to remake that.
Tactics.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool if that like I guess branch of the Final Fantasy series would come back in some kind of way. There's definitely like a market out there for it.
Yeah, I think it's such a classic too. People love Tactics.
Yeah.
So, and I would love to see those. See, that's the thing, like you said, with seeing those characters remodeled and brought to the new graphics. That's beautiful. And that's actually what I feel for Tactics. I'm like, yo, I would love to see the characters that I love in Tactics be brought to this new kind of era of graphics and whatnot. Because they actually build characters in Tactics.
Yep, I agree. I know they're like thinking about there's certain like platformers that they think might be making a comeback, like the PS5 there.
Yeah, like what?
Was it like might have been like Crash Bandicoot. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah.
Like PS1, PS2 era like
I played
platformers that was one of those that was like very. It wasn't like realistic, photorealistic in any sense. It was like, cell shaded graphics. And
Yeah, I
very,
love
like
those too.
caricatures, bright colors, etc. Like that's still coming back.
Yeah, I want that to come back. That's what I like. I don't like this. Oh, that's photorealistic and 3D. And I think it's the 2D pixels. I'm cool with that. Cell shaded drawings. Yeah, I love that. But
Man, Kingdom Hearts falls into that category. Kingdom Hearts is like very distinct.
That.
It has a very distinct look and like feel.
No, damn, Crash Bandicoot. I used to play that a lot because I had a PS2. Because I think it was on PlayStation 1. I think.
Yeah, it was on PS1.
Yeah, I had it on. I never had a PlayStation 2 till way. But Crash Bandicoot, I used to love that game, man. I remember I had Spyro. That shit used to make me sick though.
Did they bring that back recently though? Wasn't there like a new Spyro?
What?
Or like a remake of a Spyro game?
I don't know. Spyro.
Talking about video games.
Sounds like